Hey fam, welcome back to a new Costco Canada haul. It's the long weekend. Yay, I cannot believe we're already in the month of August. Before I jump into this week's haul, I wanted to share my August buy list. You can just go on my website, go to free printables, click the buy list, and make sure you print that out so you can plan ahead for August. And before I share my haul, I'd also love to know what's on your buy list for August. There are so many new sales starting over, and I can't wait to hear what's on your list. I haven't really figured out my list yet, but that's something that I plan to use this long weekend to organize and plan. August is a very exciting month in our home, especially since it's the last month of summer before we prep for back to school and all that stuff. So anyways, I want to share everything I picked up this week. I was able to spend just a little over $200. And my budget this week was $200. So I think I did pretty good. I think my total was $202, and then plus the tax was like $208 and change. So yay me for sticking to the budget and for the most part not going crazy with my shopping to close out the month of July. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this week's haul. And there she is, nothing major, just what we need to get through the long weekend and the next week. So first up, I picked up a package of croissants. This will make mornings just a lot smoother, a lot easier while I plan to relax and get some house stuff done over the long weekend. Plus, I would really like to go out and do something fun with the fam. So fingers crossed that actually happens. I also picked up 2 bunches of organic bananas. And I picked up 2 different kinds of grapes. I grabbed green grapes and red grapes. And of course, whenever I buy both, I love to ask, are you a fan of team green grapes or are you a fan of team red grapes? Honestly, I don't really have a preference. They both taste really good to me. My husband likes the red. I have one daughter who likes the red, and then I have another daughter that likes the green. And I like whatever one looks fresh and doesn't taste sour. So that's what I like there. I also picked up another bag of pears. The pears I bought last week were so ridiculously sweet. Everyone in my house was like, why don't you buy pears more often? And I was like, guys, I do buy pears. But when I buy pears, I'm the only one eating them. This time, everyone chipped in, and I've been adding pears to our summer salads as well. It's just a nice little switch up from apples, and apples just haven't been hitting the spot lately at Costco. But these last week were chef's kiss amazing, so I'm hoping they're just as good this week. I also picked up a pack of these wild frozen blueberries. I really did want to get more than 1 pack, but this wasn't on my list at all. I only picked it up because it happened to be on a sale. And right now I'm really working hard to go through my freezer, use up all the stuff that we have. I actually had a full bag of this, and within 1 week, the kids made smoothies so many times that the entire bag was finished in 1 week. Crazy, right? I know, but I'm also really happy and proud of them to make smoothies and have a healthier option for a snack. It's like I have my own little booster juice people at home. So this is great. Went ahead and just grabbed one for now. I know I'm probably going to regret that, but I have goals to work through my freezer and I'm going to try my best to stick to them. I was also completely out of baking soda. And I love to have baking soda on hand. So when I wash fruits like grapes and strawberries and stuff, I usually do it with water, vinegar, and a dash of baking soda. It really does a good job at clearing out all the impurities and the dirt and all that stuff, killing whatever bugs are. I don't even want to think about it too much, but you know, this is good. It's good for your laundry. It's good for keeping in your fridge, and it's good for baking too. Some of my recipes do call for this, so I just cannot do without this stuff. And I'm completely out. I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to buy this until August, but it just so worked out that I ran out in July. So I had no choice but to re-up in July. And of course, it's a long weekend. I had to get one of our favorites, grab more lamb skewers. We love this stuff, and we'll probably finish the whole box over the long weekend because that's what we do. We do brunch several days whenever there's a long weekend. And we usually do this for brunch, or if we don't have anything planned for dinner, We'll also just grill this up as a protein to have with dinner and make like a salad or something like that. I also was so impressed by how good this wild sockeye salmon, the fresh one, was last time that I bought it, that I had to go ahead and buy it again and make it exactly a week later. Last time I showed you what it looked like with my leftovers, but this time I'm actually going to show you how I make it. It's so easy. I feel silly showing you how to make it, but I mean, it was good. Sometimes the simple things really hit the spot, and this really did hit the spot. I think in my fridge I have some zucchini and yellow squash from the farmer's market that I might just go ahead and toss in my oven to have as my veggie with it. And I'll probably make a salad and add the pears in the salad because the kids are not fans of zucchini, but my husband and I are, and the kids love salad plus these pears. So I might do that. And last time I also did some butterfly shrimp. So I'll also do butterfly shrimp as well because not all my kids like salmon. One likes salmon, one likes shrimp, one likes shrimp, the other one does not like salmon. It's, you know, it's just the way it is. They never like the same thing, and so I'm always making multiple things to make sure everyone's happy. What everyone in my house does love is haddock, and I do have that on my meal plan for the week, so I'll be cooking that up, just baking it in the oven. It's just a crowd pleaser, always good, super simple. I've shared a recipe on this recently, I would say in the last few months or so. And it's just the same recipe that I use. I literally just add butter and Kinder's buttery steakhouse seasoning, bake it covered with some olive oil, and that's it. It's just so ridiculously easy, but so incredibly good and really good served with rice. Over here, I grabbed some snacks to get us through the long weekend. First up, grab Skinny Pop. This has been just super good lately. And then I also grabbed the pink salt chips that we've been buying a ton of lately. Went ahead and grabbed our two favorites for right now. And then I also stocked up on these lunch plates. They're compostable and recyclable. And when we don't have any dishes to use because they're all dirty, or when I don't feel like running the dishwasher for the day, we'll go ahead and use these guys, and it just cuts down on how much labor we have to do after a meal. Sometimes mom has just had a day, okay? And these plates come in handy, especially when the kids are getting croissants for themselves. They don't have to break a plate. They can just use this. It's just easy peasy. So I stocked up. I actually wanted to get more, but because I picked up the lamb skewers, which wasn't on my list this week, I opted to just get 2, and 2 is just fine. I just hate paying regular price for that, so that's why I wanted to stock up on it. And that's everything I grabbed this week. I'm gonna go ahead and put it all away and then get started on prepping this salmon for dinner. many fewer than one? So that's it for this week's haul. Thank you all so much for watching and spending your time here with me. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and I also hope that you're having an amazing long weekend. My goals this weekend is to show up to somebody's beach. Hopefully we do, because I really want to do that. I also want to be in the pool, so hopefully we get to do that as well. And I also want to be able to get some house stuff done and relax on top of it, right? Like, that's what long weekends are all about, relaxing, chilling. So thank you all so much for watching and spending your time here with me. August is going to be such a fun month. I have so many extra videos I have planned to film and share with you all. So if you haven't yet subscribed, I don't ask this often, but I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. It's just a free way to show your support. And that's it for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.